Hello again, James O'Sullivan of Golf Power Excellence here, and welcome to Seville.
Seville is a most attractive city. Down in the south of Spain, it's also Europe's warmest city, which is reason enough to visit during the winter. Behind the big cathedral square, the old town is a mass of narrow little streets, crammed full of tapas bars, cafes and restaurants, perfect for strolling, shopping, spending a quiet afternoon. There are open squares too, ideal for dining in the warm Spanish sun, or maybe sitting under a tree for a bit of shade. The cathedral is very impressive and is worth of an afternoon, and there's lots of smaller churches dotted around the town as well. Fascinating. There's a bit of Roman history. This is Pilate's house, very impressive. And for getting around, what better than the Sevillian pony and trap? Holds the local traffic up a bit, but there's no rush. Add to this a few golf courses and you've got a fantastic destination for a winter golf holiday. The three courses are all to the south of Seville, not more than about 20 minutes from the town centre. This is Real Pineda, one of the most exclusive multi-sports clubs. The course runs over flat land, so easily walked, and is a nice gentle introduction to golf in Seville. Great place to start your week. Just across the way is Zodan, a more modern setup designed by Gary Player. So as you might expect, some huge bunkers and some large water features, and more open in general, so pretty warm out there under the Sevillian sun. But don't worry, because once it's all over, there's some cool refreshments waiting in the rather fine hacienda style clubhouse. The third course around Seville, and arguably the best, is Real Seville, which is also just to the south of town, 10 minutes from the city centre, dead easy to get there. And when you arrive, you'll see why it's so popular with the membership. Magnificent condition, fantastic layout, plenty of water hazards, interesting holes, wonderful clubhouse. It's pretty much got the lot. It's hosted the Q School on a number of occasions. This chap didn't quite make it. Never mind, always next year. And where to stay? Well, there's no shortage of hotels in a big city like Seville, but there is one outstanding place to stay, and this is it, Las Casas de la Juderia, 27 original Jewish houses in a little corner of town that have been converted into a fantastic little hotel. The bedrooms are the old Jewish houses themselves, fully modernised, beautifully appointed. Up on the roof, when it gets too warm, there's a nice little pool. Downstairs, there's a refreshing spa and an even more refreshing bar up on the top floor. Ideal for a stately aperitif. After which, it's time to head out for a little tapas, or perhaps something a bit more substantial. And keep an eye out for the Sevillian cream cake shop. They're all round town. They love a bit of whipped cream. The other speciality is of course flamenco, so you might find yourself in here. Olé!